Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 12:40.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
Marte, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ray has exactly 50 wins at the big league level in his career. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Jeff McNeil waits on deck. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's down. Call.
Davis leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here's the first pitch to him, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. The 0-1 offering. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 2-2 pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
A payoff pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. 2 left for the Mets, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Marcus Stroman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
So striding forward now, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tim.
Now the pitch.
Castro.
1-0.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. On the ground to the left side. Rosario brings it in, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And that misses inside 1-0. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. Snap throw to first, but he's back in standing. Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's it.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Nobody out, runner on first. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding into the box, Ketel Marte. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 1 for 4. Has a look, now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Devo, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box now, David Peralta, pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pretty well hit, deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Still only one out in the inning. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 9 homers and 29 driven in. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Walker was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
To the plate now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The set and the 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Smith waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. D-backs lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Michael Conforto. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. In there, 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnik.
Here's Jake Marisnik. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Robbie Ray. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, second baseman, Jim.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Stepping in now, Tim LaCastro, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. This is foul right side.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off. The
next 1-2 pitch. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Now he did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cespedes. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Stroman comes set. Here comes the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Diamondbacks. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. So here now's the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. 9-1-2 due up.
Marcus.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, it's time to give you a good look at the standings out west in the National League as you see where the Diamondbacks sit entering play here today. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
2-1.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. J.D. Davis is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Three-two pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Now batting.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1-2. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Welcome back. As the Diamondbacks look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is the lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ketel Marte will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's low. That's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And as we show you the Arizona team leaderboard, we find he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club in that department. In now, David Peralta, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Escobar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch.
Yeehaw!
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're up 2-0. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Conforto doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Here it comes, the 3-0.
3-1.
Fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
As a look, now the pitch. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Stepping up now, Marcus Stroman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Now both runners are breaking. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Mets leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 0-2 home. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Ground ball right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. First and second here with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Count is full.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
At the plate now, Robbie Ray, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Oh, 1, here it comes. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate.
Now back.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim LeCastro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Way outside. 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Popped him up. LeCastro is right there, and very quickly 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive base hit. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Number 6.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And the 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1 out.
Two out with the man at first. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the dive. He goes to first. Got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Not shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ahmed.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marisnik. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. From the belt, the pitch yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to.
Bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Gesellman takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Robert Gesellman.
So here's Eduardo Escobar batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set and the 0-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box, Christian Walker. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
1-2. Here it comes. Right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
1-0.
Looking at his career totals, Vogt has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Stepping in, Dominic Smith. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and 2 to Dominic Smith.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box, Cole Calhoun. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Calhoun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
So digging in now, Robbie Ray getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Cespedes comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Tim Castro.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim LeCastro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
1-1.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the seventh, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Yohan Lopez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 50.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eduardo Nunez.
And that's in there for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runners on first with one down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Off is Marisnik. Popped him up. LeCastro has got it, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. They're down 4-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
Paul Sewald will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off to the net, the second baseman, number 6.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he drives a liner to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he lifts it in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Popped up. Walker has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Hector Rondon enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Hector Rondon.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Rondon certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Mets 2. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
For the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First offering on its way.
Yeehaw!
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Walker. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Cole Calhoun. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Arizona, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 25, Archie Bradley. Now playing right field.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and a strike to count. Bullet back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Pete Alonso will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
20, Pete Alonso.
Fastball well outside. Bradley, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, But you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back. First base.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. A tag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Now batter. Number 6.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. With runners in scoring position this season, McNeil has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance, But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Arizona jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray earns win number 4 on the
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Looking first at the NL East, the Diamondbacks finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 4-3. The Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 7-5. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox, 5-1. Clayton Kershaw grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Boys in Blue took down the Fightin' Phils 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Jose De Leon earned the 3rd W of his season, helping lead the Reds to victory over the Marlins 7-4. The Cubs put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 3-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they sent their crowd home happy with a walk-off win in extra innings over the Cardinals 5-4. David Dahl was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants, 5-3. Cal Quantrill got his 3rd win this season as the Padres pushed past the White Sox, 1-0. The Bronx Bombers hit 3 long balls as they destroyed the Rays, 12-5. Franmil Reyes had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Indians to the win over the Orioles, 13-7. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. The Minnesota Twins got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-6. The Seattle Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-4. The Texas Rangers combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 14-3. The Houston Astros earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 11-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.